Hello kids, today again we are going to learn social studies of class 4. As we were in chapter number 9 and the name of the chapter is types of maps and we have completed the topics globes and maps. How are maps useful? Atlas, types of maps. So today we have to begin with the topic map making. What is map making? A map is made with great caution and accuracy. Means a map is made with great care and accuracy. The science of making maps is called cartography. What? The science of making maps is called cartography. It is derived from the French word carte meaning map and the Greek word graphia meaning writing. A cartographer is a specialist who gathers and analyzes information and then makes a map. It is a process which takes time. Making a map is not an easy task. What a cartographer what does? Who gathers and analyzes information and then they make map. Now come to next, how to read a map. A map has its own language. Reading a map is a lot of fun, but before that you need to understand certain symbols and features related to it. Some of the main elements are described here, like direction. This is the north direction, east, south, west. This is the northeast direction, this is the southeast direction, this is the southwest direction and northwest direction. There are four major directions: north, south, east and west. There are four sub directions between the four main directions. These are the four main directions and these four are the sub directions which are between the four main directions. Northeast between north and east, like north is between north and east. South, sorry, northwest between north and west. Southeast between south and east. Southwest between south and west. I hope you understood this one. The top of all the maps points to the north, while the bottom points to the south. East lies towards the right, while the west lies to the left. A compass is always shown on maps to indicate their directions. This is the compass. Okay. Now come to next, scale of a map. When we look at the map of India, we know that Mumbai is towards the southwest of Delhi. If you will see the map, if you see the Delhi, you will find that Mumbai is towards the southwest of Delhi. But it is difficult to determine the actual distance between Mumbai and Delhi. To make a map useful, map makers establish a relationship between the distance of places on the map and their actual distance on the Earth's surface. This relationship between actual distance and distance on a map is shown in the form of map scale. For example, if the scale on a map states that 1 centimeter is equal to 100 kilometer, it means that a distance of 1 centimeter on that map is equal to 100 kilometer. If distance is written 1 centimeter, it means it is distance of 100 kilometer on the Earth's surface. This helps to make maps more accurate. Two places may seem very close to each other on a map, but on the Earth they could be very far. A scale, verbal, graphic, or linear. A scale, verbal, graphic, or linear helps us understand how far the destination actually is. Scales are of two types. Verbal scale. What is verbal scale now? A statement is used at the map scale. For example, 1 centimeter represents 100 kilometer. That is called the verbal scale. Which is called the verbal scale? Which represents, a statement is used as the map scale. Another is graphic or bar scale. You can see here, this is the bar scale. Now what is the bar scale or graphic scale? The scale is given in the form of a bar. A scale is given in the form of a bar divided at regular interval. 2, 3, 4, like this. Each division in the bar represents a fixed distance on the ground. So there are two types of scales. First one is verbal scale and another is graphic or bar scale. Now come to next, colors in a map. Look at the physical map of India. Now what is physical map? Physical map means which shows the physical features. So look at the physical map of India. Can you see different colors? These colors represent various physical features. As you can see here in this picture, different colors are there. Here it's brown, here it's dark brown, here it's green, again brown, and somewhere it is blue lines are there. So on a map, on a physical map, you will find different colors. A map uses various colors according to the features we are talking about. Most maps use the following color code: blue. Blue denotes water bodies like oceans, seas, lakes, and rivers on a map. Green denotes plain areas like lowlands or agricultural lands. Shades of brown or violet are used to show highlands. Yellow shows highlands or lands higher than the plains or deserts. Dark brown. Dark brown color is used to show hills and mountains. I hope now you understood about the different colors as we use in physical map. Now come to the next. Map also have a color key which explains what color is being used for which features and also shows the height of the feature above the sea level. In some of the map you will find color keys which explain you that for what reason they have used which color. Our next topic is signs and symbols. Beside Besides colors, map use a set of internationally recognized signs and symbols. These symbols shows different landmarks like temples, mosques, churches, roads, rivers, bridges, capital cities and railway lines. A city is marked on a map by a small circle like O, and the capital of a country is shown by a dot inside a circle. There is one circle and there is a dot inside that circle. Different types of lines are used to show international boundaries, state boundaries, district boundaries, capital, and headquarters. To find what these symbols mean, we refer to the keys given on the side of each map. Here you can see the symbols which we use on a map. This is the symbol of international boundary. This is the symbol of state boundary. This is the symbol of district boundary. So on like this. So many symbols are there. Now come to the next, layout map. What is a layout map? A layout map is a schematic arrangement of the parts or areas of a building. The layout map of a monument tells us about the various sections of a historical site at one glance. My dear students, if you are going to visit any of the historical place or park or zoo, you will find layout map before entering to that place. What that layout map shows, it shows us the way that from where we have to enter, from which place we have to visit inside that, and where is the exit point. So layout map is very helpful to us. Let us look at the layout map of a famous monument in India. Here you can see the layout map of Konark Temple, which is in Odisha. Here it shows that Surya Temple, it is of 13th century. Here are the elephants, here are the horses, so on. You will find out so many things. So this is the layout map of a Surya temple, or you can say Konark Temple. The Konark Temple is in Odisha. This temple has been carved out from a massive rock. It is in the form of a huge chariot of sun god. Refer to the map key to understand the layout of the complex and all the important structure within the complex. This Konark temple, which is in Odisha, this temple is made by carving the massive rock. After carving the massive rock, it is in the form of a huge chariot of sun god. I hope students you all understood what is map making, how to read map, scale of a map, colors in a map, signs and symbols, and at last layout map. My dear students, you have to read this chapter once again, and your homework is that you have to make this symbols, and you have to make this web chart. Thank you. Have a good day.